Not today, pal. Not today.
So you just start dating somebody, and they say to you, you know, hey, I'm going to dinner with a buddy tonight. And then you end up seeing them, and they're with a woman. My question is, if a guy says, I'm going to dinner with a buddy to a woman, and it's a woman, is he being...
Yeah,
What's
a buddy
the word?
means a man.
That was what I was getting to. So you
Otherwise,
think
it's
buddy...
a friend.
You think... So buddy is exclusive to men?
Yes.
Wow. Do we agree back there?
Buddy and friend
Yeah.
is definitely the same sex. Yeah.
Whoa. That's
because
insane.
if you were
Friend?
going with a girl, you'd say
Yeah.
my girlfriend, like my friend that's a girl, my friend Abby, or my
Oh, I
friend whatever her name
completely
is.
disagree. If you say I'm going to dinner with a friend, that could be a man or a woman.
No, you would
Nah,
say
you're
my
cheating.
friend Jamie. If you were dating someone,
But then
And
would
you
I say
were-
my friend Paul?
if you were dating somebody and you were going to go to dinner with me and they didn't know me yet, where you could just be like, I'm having dinner with Jamie, you'd say, I'm going to dinner with my friend Jamie. If you were just going to dinner with Rex, you'd be like, I'm going to dinner with my buddy or my friend. And you wouldn't feel the need to explain. I promise you, when there was a woman you're dating on the other end, you would explain that it was a woman. I would expect you to.
No. I understand where that would be coming from. What I don't understand is I don't think if I say I'm going to dinner with a friend, that exclusively means a man. I
If you're
disagree.
talking-
I
if
think
you're
buddy
talking
is
to-
wordplay.
If you're talking to a woman that you're dating, I think
I
that's
know
what
what
we're
we're
saying.
talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you always have to explain who you're going with, unless it's a dude.
Oh, I see. I completely disagree.
You're gonna get in trouble.
But again, I'm just saying if I'm... Okay, so what if I said I'm going to dinner with a couple of friends, but it happened to be two women?
Even worse.
What do you mean even worse? What if it was you and Aida, and I say to someone I'm dating, I'm going to dinner with a few of my
But
friends.
you wouldn't call us that. You would say,
I
I'm going-
totally would, James. If I was dating somebody and I said I'm going to dinner with a few of my friends tonight, I would totally say that. What do you mean? You think
I wouldn't. If even Cutter, my husband.
that's very different?
Why?
Because you're married to him, it could come off as sneaky or whatever. If you've been on 3 dates with somebody, I don't have to name everyone who's at the fucking dinner I'm going to.
No, but he would ask. He would probably be like, who you're going with.
That's why I'm saying it's
You'd
different
have
when
a
you're
follow-up.
married.
Okay, but you'd have a follow-up question.
If
even
she
you
said
weren't.
who, no, I disagree.
A couple
I think
of friends? Oh, yeah, who?
I think in the beginning, women, men, they all want to seem like
So
they're,
if we
have a good time.
If we were just newly dating and I was on my best behavior and I wanted to show you that I'm cool and I'm rad and I'm like easygoing, and you were like, I'm going to dinner with a couple of friends. In my head, I'd assume he's going out with the guys.
See, here's the thing. My point of bringing this up is I feel like if a guy says, I'm going to dinner with my buddy, and it's a woman, I think that's a dick move.
Done. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's shady. I think friend is totally legal. I'm going to dinner with a friend.
No.
Because then if they came back to me and were like, you said you were going to dinner with a friend, I'd be like, yeah, I did. I am. This is my friend.
Okay. Let's say you're dating a girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm going to a dinner with a friend tonight. You'd assume it was a female, right?
I would lean towards female. I wouldn't go, that's automatically a female.
So you go out to dinner for your little solo Robbie Friday night, and she's sitting there across from a dude. You'd be you got a little hair standing up on your neck being like, what the fuck?
Listen.
She said a friend, that's a man.
If I had been on 3 dates with that person, no. If I was in a relationship with that person, absolutely. If I had been on 3 dates with somebody and then she said,
and he's not, and he doesn't like it.
So the
Listen,
meaning of the
I'm a
word changes once you're like committed. I feel like it's the same thing. You're saying the same thing. You're just saying that you have the authority.
I'm saying
to
what would
not
bother
tell
me.
her right
You should put
I'm
this
saying what would
on
bother
your
me.
dating profile. You should make that as a little prompter question.
Yeah. If
It's a
I'm
good
going,
conversation starter.
Yeah. Well, this is what
Set the ground rules.
Yeah.
Don't fucking ask me what friend.
Because listen, here's my whole point, right? And by the way, if somebody asked me that, I'd be totally fine with it. But the whole reason I brought this up is because I think you can manipulate the situation by going like, oh, me and a couple pals are going to dinner. To me, that says guys. If you say, hey, me and my buddy are going to grab a fucking to play pickleball, that's a dude. If you say, I'm going to dinner with my friend, to me, that could be a man or a woman.
But not to the person you're dating.
Again, to me, if I live with somebody.
Here, if you're talking to everyone here, I'm like, I'm having dinner with a friend. Sure, it could be a man or a woman. But to somebody you're dating, you have to specify. And it doesn't matter whether it was my first date with Cutter or I've been with him 12 years right now. Or how long?
But
14 years.
I'm a 40-year-old man. You were dating a 22-year-old guy.
Okay, well, now we're 44
different.
and 36, and I would still tell Cutter who the sex of the person I'm going to dinner with is.
And when you're married for 10 years, you should.
Somebody business-wise that I'm speaking to.
And when you're married 10 years, you should. My whole point of
when
this
does
is
that,
when
when,
you've gone on
what
3
is
dates, maybe
when
the
does
I
the
love
tip
you.
over?
Maybe the I love you.
Well, you're never going to get there with that type of dishonesty, Rob.
Listen, just because I don't say I love you on the second date, Jamie. No, I'm kidding. I love everything about
love
you guys.
our love.
If I could find a relationship that
You know why
wonderful,
we have a good love? Because we can tease each other. We tease each other all the time.
You know why we have a good love?
I mean it though.
That
I do
yeah.
think one of the characteristics to a good
Of
relationship or
course.
something that could last is being able to fuck around with each other, make a joke, be
100%.
loose. He makes fun of me all day long. Like all day long. And I love it because it's just, I don't know, it just keeps, it also keeps things light when we fight. Even when we fight like a little dirty and we're like super mad, like it always ends in some type of fit of laughter or a joke just because we have that like rapport. But we're honest with each other.
Yeah, see, I find myself, and like, you know, even like 6 months ago, I would more so like lean in with you making fun of him, where now I try and back off a little because I've seen him get upset.
We sometimes go hard.
Yeah.
Well, I think when you and I tag team, he can get a little sensy.
Yeah, or you know what it is sometimes too? It's just like, because me and him both like hate to go out, but if like we laugh at him how much he hates it, he'll get upset. I never, you know, but back in the day, I used to be like, yeah, it's fine, just say whatever. Now I'm like, no, I try, and you know. He's like Jack. He's a sensitive love. Me too.
I gotta sprinkle in things like today. He was walking by and I said, "You're such a handsome man," and he was like, "You know, you gotta like,
very nice.
You gotta give him every once in a while."
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of surprises,
what do you got,
my buddy, my friend? What we have something? They told us we have something in the back, a surprise.
Sweetheart, hey, I hope I'm not being too intrusive and nosy, but are you okay? Everything's gonna be all right.
Is this Cougar?
Yes. Yes.
This is your new impression, Cougar?
So somebody said that about ya? So I always say, I'm just like vodka. Too strong for some and just enough for others. Let's do your makeup.
Oh no.
All right, first a little concealer, because we gotta conceal those designer bags of yours. We've gotta conceal those designer bags of yours. That's right, honey.
That's how I chew gum, though.
Now for lip gloss. Do you want it to red or glitter? Let's do glitter, because a girl can never go wrong with glitter.
You know, I mean, I have some questions that I think are going to be too insulting to even ask. So,
what
do we know about this person? Who is this?
Nothing.
Nothing.
She's a Jersey girl on the train doing your makeup.
Are there other videos that we found of this?
Your designer bags.
This is all we got.
I got long nails ish. Uh-oh.
Ben, okay, I was worried sick. You missed your appointment on Tuesday.
Ugh. How many views does this shit have? Ugh. 1 million? Ew, people whispering is rude. I hate when people whisper. I think it is terrible. Ew, when somebody whispers in my ear, I want to slap them.
Even if it's Cutter?
Ew. Yes. don't whisper in my ear.
Your kids are whispering to you all the time.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Jack, when he comes, he's like, I don't want to go to bed.
No, he screams it in my face.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No.
Wait, so what do we
negative.
know about the other person? Like, do they have a big following? Do they have many videos like this? What's going on?
The Jersey girl?
Is that a one-off kind of thing?
So she's really big on YouTube for ASMR. And I can say
Does she do it all in the Jersey accent?
she has different characters. So this is her
Oh.
Jersey lady. She has a redneck. I saw that one.
Oh, offensive.
And it's all ASMR?
Yeah, that's what she's known for. Her name is like ASMR Aura.
So
And is-
she's code switching. She goes from being the Jersey girl to being the redneck.
And it's all different wigs, I'm assuming? That's not the same girl.
No.
No.
Yeah. Well,
No,
if-
it is.
Bravo. If
That's the same girl?
that's not the same girl.
Not
Oh
the
my
blonde
God,
one,
she's
no.
doing back tickles?
Oh, you might like this now, Jamie. You might. Let's see. It's like, wait, okay, so that one has 56,000. This one has 63.
Wait,
'cause she
what was
puts in
the
a lot of work.
The chick we had on pajama pants that was like,
Listen to you, the chick. What did this come from? The chick we had on pajama? That is so offensive, Jamie. She was a young
I
lady.
think because I'm wearing your hoodie and I have my legs open, I feel very manly right now. So don't.
There you
this is
go.
a new
I
personality.
would
I'm
never
trying
say
out
something
right
like
now.
that. Yeah.
Oh, well, she's injecting
her,
someone.
Her name is It's Blitz. First of all, she's the best. She's incredible.
Yes.
ASMR artist.
So
she's
what?
the best.
But did you say? Remember? Oh, playing with the hair. Is that what she does? That I wanted her to do so badly.
She does playing with the hair. She does. Yeah, she does a lot of playing with the hair.
Ugh.
But then some of them do like the back scratch, the scratch in the back of your neck.
Like I have when I look at that photo though of the girl's nails on that particular spot on somebody's like lower nape of their neck, upper back, I can feel the nails on my back and I love it.
Well, see, that's the feeling of ASMR.
Not
like,
for me.
I know not
Don't
for you.
talk,
but it gives
but I like
other
that.
people. It gives other people that's the same exact feeling you feel.
Mask her up, muffle her.
Annie, why did you take the headphones off? What does ASMR make you feel?
I can't.
He's like me.
It's insanely uncomfortable.
Yeah, you guys,
Very
you guys,
uncomfortable.
you guys are very
bugs me.
withdrawn.
It bugs me that it bugs me, but it does bug
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I can't
Like when
help it.
people whisper, it makes me rage inside.
Oh
It makes
my
me feel like
God.
fucking talk, like fucking talk.
Jamie,
stop!
if you would
I
come,
don't like it.
if you would come into my apartment any night before I go to bed, there's just a woman on a 60-inch screen TV whispering to me.
I'm horrified.
Yeah,
That is my nightmare.
Oh my
That's
God,
like,
she's-
that's like putting me. That will put me in the loony bin.
she's the best. Do you want to see the one who I go to sleep to every night?
not really.
Can you go to Reiki with Anna on
Reiki.
YouTube?
Oh, she's performing virtual Reiki.
Virtual Reiki.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the video is called the Only Sleep
Oh,
video.
she's got big boobies. Of course, you love her.
Oh, how dare you? I'm a man of culture. Shout out to the men of culture out there.
Every videos her boobies are out.
Wait,
Oh
Jamie.
my God.
There's something I have to show you, which is I don't have it here, but I'll bring it to the pod next time. There's this path.
She's AI.
No, she's not. How
looks
dare you?
AI.
Anna's AI. She's been in the game for years. Here, go to the one that's called the Only Sleep Video You'll Ever Need. She's incredible. Shout out to Anna. Go up. It's like red. Like the background is like kind of red.
Rob knows.
That one right there. Yeah, she's wearing red.
Wow,
That's it.
she has multiple videos. The only one you need.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie.
Ugh,
Come on.
get out of here.
Anna.
Go to hell, Anna.
Shout.
I hate
Oh, how dare you, Jamie?
this. I mean, I didn't mean that. But just please stop. Just talk normal. Just say what you mean.
Can you do me another favor? So
Project, Anna.
I'll explain this thing. No, because then she wouldn't put me to sleep.
It's the time of year to reflect on how far you've come and how much further you want to go. Tap into that fresh start feeling that's right around the corner and make 2026 the year that you rewrite your story and make your entrepreneurial dreams a reality. YMH Studios has used Shopify to power our merch store for a while now. They're so easy to work with. With Shopify on your side, this new year can be the one where you launch your business. Shopify is everything you need to sell online and in person. They have hundreds of templates to match your brand and built-in AI tools to help you write headlines, descriptions, and even edit product photos. You can handle orders and expand to new markets all from the same dashboard. In 2026, stop waiting and start selling with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/nottoday. Go to shopify.com/nottoday. That's shopify.com/not today. Hear your first this new year with Shopify on your side.
Great job, Jamie-Lynn Sigler.
Thank you so much, Robert Eiler.
I'll explain this thing to you that I think is incredible, but can you look for like short videos? There's like beautiful women doing like pole vaulting and long jumping. You could just put in like beautiful women
What?
long
That's
jump.
that's a hard left. What?
Well, because here's the thing. When I said men of culture, there's this path that my YouTube thing will take me down sometimes where it's like really hot. If you look at the thumbnail, it's always like their butts. But
There it
yeah,
is.
see?
Wow, what an ass.
So when you look at stuff like this, see that one has 388 views. Find one that has like, look for like the ones from like Italy doing pole vault. Oh yeah.
17 million.
17
Beautiful
million.
Spanish.
Beautiful Spanish long. Now watch.
Wow,
Now here's what
what
I'm
a
going to say,
vibe.
Jamie. When we click on this, when we look at the comments, something that it's going to say is, men of culture, we meet again. If you please. Would you go to the comments? Comments. Men of culture, we meet again. How? Come on,
Literally.
Jay.
Well,
Our love for sports unites
Emilio
us.
Estevez.
Yeah, what does it say? We love sports. Men of culture, we meet again. Our love of sports unites us. Yeah, and if you go down this rabbit hole of just hot
I want to
chicks,
see the jump.
hot chicks, yeah, we could play it. If we do hot chicks doing like Olympic stuff, it's all men
She
of
goes,
culture.
oh, wow, look at that jump to start. Bing, 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 bing. That was so anticlimactic. I
It was
thought
all
she
right for
was-
me.
I like the pole vaulting better.
Yeah, we could. So if you go to like the Italian, oh my God, there's this Italian woman who does pole vaulting. Jesus Christ.
What makes it special? What?
She gets up there.
Okay.
She jumps over the thing. There's no, you'll know her when you see her. She's like I think she's Italian, right? I don't know. Maybe you could just look up like the most beautiful pole vaulter, because she's none of these. But my point is, when you go to all these videos, always the top comment says, men of culture, we reunite. We meet again. It's so funny. It always makes me laugh when I see it. No, go down. There's going to be a girl who like knocks your socks off when you see it. These are not, no. Just go ahead. Go down to the videos.
Is it a short?
No. Go to the full videos. I don't. There's one woman who's like super viral for doing the pole vaulting, or maybe she's a high jump or something. I could just scroll through these thumbnails all day. This is the kind of, I should have been an athlete, you know?
That
Fucking
one's pretty.
pussy acting I did.
Not that one?
No.
Oh.
She's brown hair. Her butt's gonna be in like every thumbnail. Anyway, she's fantastic. Maybe she's not Italian or whatever. But men of culture, I see you out there. Some people say I'm not a man of culture, but then my YouTube algorithm disagrees.
Well,
Yep. And speaking of men of culture,
next lifetime.
speaking of men of culture, guess what we're about to do, Jamie-Lynn?
Sandwich.
We're gonna call this sandwich.
Well, hopefully it picks up
God.
today, you know?
He just didn't have time for us a couple weeks ago. Let's see if
We
he
even called the office.
Yeah, we called the restaurant. The guy was like, nah.
We're like, it's Rob and Jamie.
He's like, nope. I was like, you know where he is? Nah.
Nah.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up? What's going on?
How you doing?
Good. I'm in the truck driving, so you might hear the fucking GPS start talking.
Okay.
Perfect.
All good.
I would expect nothing less.
I actually wish my GPS voice was your voice, Giovanni. How dope would that be? Make a fucking left.
Yeah, what are you doing, you stupid fucking bitch? I tell you to turn.
I love it so
I'm
much.
kidding. How you guys doing, all right?
We're great. We're so happy to talk to you. We're such a fan of your work.
Thank you. God bless you guys. You guys are great, too. I watch your episodes from time to time. I'm just so fucking busy.
Of
In
course.
the last 3 weeks, I had my uncle passed away, then my girl's father passed away.
Oh,
Back to back. Yeah, back to back. It was a fucking disaster.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
So, yeah, what are you guys in Texas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in Texas. So what let's, obviously we're sorry for your loss in the last couple of weeks, but before that, you've been blowing up. How's life been? People coming to the shop like crazy?
Listen to me. It's just I go to my deli maybe 5-6 hours a week because it's too much. I got 7 guys there. I just had people today from where they come from, UK, London, some shit. I made a video. I got like 200-300 videos from people out of the country, out of the states that I don't even got time to post them.
We should bring you down here to Austin one day and do a little pop-up and get everybody a taste of New York sandwiches. Rob and I will work the food truck with you.
Well, listen to this. I'm friends with Joe Rogan, and I'm supposed to send him a couple of packages, him and Joey Diaz. And I've been so busy with the deli because I was having some issues with my ex-partner that we just took care of everything.
Great.
And I got to send Joe Rogan a package. He's there in Austin, Texas also.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're not friends with him, but we know who he is.
Yeah. He's a sweetheart. I was actually in Arizona about 5 years ago. I was there for like 3 years trying to open up a deli next to ASU.
Oh, yeah, I would have crushed. Let's get you one next to UT.
Well, where? What's UT?
UT, University of Texas, here in Austin.
Oh, I never went to school, so I don't know what they're called. But you know,
I'll help you. That's all it is. It's just a college here.
Yes.
I never went to college either, so we're on the same.
I went for one semester. It didn't matter.
Yeah, you're a lot fancier than we are.
I got kicked out of junior high school. I was like 11, 12 years old. And my father, we're from Arthur Raven, Little Italy in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You ever see the movie of Bronx? Yeah,
Of
so
course.
you see the movie of Bronx. Yeah.
One of my favorites.
So that's where we're from. So my father, when he came off the boat, he opened up a pizzeria, outdoor cafe type of restaurant. And when I got kicked out of school, I got district expelled at 11, 12, whatever the hell it was. And he goes, you don't want to go to school? Get behind the counter and make beats. And I said, I don't know how to make beats. And then, the old school heavy-handed, they beat the shit out of me. I said, okay, I know how to make pizza now. That's how we learn how to cook.
Wow.
Well, just so you know, when you ask us if we've seen a movie or whatever, you're talking to two New Yorkers here.
Yeah.
You're talking to the real deal. We're not some fucking Texas people. We were born and raised in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what the fuck you guys do all the way out in fucking Texas?
No.
Listen, there's no state tax here.
That's
you know,
right.
All right.
there's no state tax and there's no snow.
Yeah, all right. The snow I could understand because I hate the fucking cold, but the taxes we could always work it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's easy. The taxes.
Yeah. I love it.
So let me ask you, so is that you got the one deli right now in Yonkers, right? What's the name of the deli?
It's in White Plains.
Oh, White Plains.
Yes, Giovanni's Italian Deli.
Giovanni's Italian Deli. All of our listeners who
Yes.
are listening, go there. Obviously, Giovanni's the best. He makes incredible sandwiches. Go follow him. And everything's going great for you right now, huh?
Yes, but if you guys got to tell me, I'll send you guys a packages
Would love
with
that.
mozzarella and stuff, but I don't know how to do it. I never sent like sandwiches and
You could
fresh
so you'd
mozzarella.
send like the ingredients and then we could make the sandwich ourselves.
No, because the mozzarella is fresh. I can't send the ingredients. It has to be sent and ate because the problem is when you cut prosciutto, it's nice and red. As soon as you cut it and the air hits it, it starts to turn brown, the cold.
Wow.
You know how.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why.
We don't have a meat slicer, but let me ask you something. What do you think about people who make like the dry, like when their mutz is dry?
Come on, bro. You already know. I don't got to tell you.
Yeah. No dry mutz
He
here.
doesn't even give it time. He won't even.
No.
He won't even acknowledge it.
But listen, a lot of people are just fucking stupid. Well, you know what? I take that back. I take that back because they're not stupid. They're just used to these places.
Right. They don't know better.
As we say, yes, as we say in New York, these fucking fugazi fucking places that use dry fucking mozzarella that get it from whoever the fuck they get it from. And when these people see the fresh mozzarella with the milk coming out, they're like, oh, what the fuck is that? That's fresh mozzarella. You know what I mean? So you really can't blame the people because just like we all say, both of you guys there too, your mother makes the best sauce. She makes the best meatballs because that's what you're used to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So just so you know, I'm Irish, but once we started doing Sopranos, I remember the first event we went to, I got a plate of, it was like catered. So it was the giant tins at like Madison Square Garden. And I got a plate of like tortellini and red sauce. And I was like, this is great. And they all looked at me like, disgraziad, they called me.
Yeah, but it all depends where you get it from. But you know, a lot of people, like I said, we're used to our own home cooking
Right.
throughout all the years. Because listen, you grew up on that, so that's what you know. My mother makes the best chicken cutlets. Your father makes the best meatballs. Your mother's ass makes this or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's what we're used to. And a lot of people, like we say in Michigan, they don't know any better.
Mhm.
When
Right.
they see mozzarella right away. They start jumping for joy, thinking what the fuck they're getting. Meanwhile, they never had the real fucking mozzarella. You know, it's
Yeah.
you just
Right.
just like the Italians, we taught this world how to eat, how to cook, how to eat.
Listen, when I
You
when
know
I
what
was
I-
growing up, I would eat polio, the mozzarella, and then I learned from being around Italians for 10 years. Now I would never touch it.
Yeah, but polio is actually a good mozzarella, but it's different. See, that polio mozzarella you use to cook with it, to make a lasagna, baked ziti or something. You know what I mean? Because once you cook with fresh mozzarella, you don't taste the freshness. When you put it in a
Right,
sandwich,
right.
it loses
That makes sense.
it loses a good 30-40% of the fresh flavor. You have to eat mozzarella by itself. But polio has one of the best curds that I ever used to make fresh mozzarella, you know, because there's a lot of different brands that they sell curd. That's how we make mozzarella here, because you can't make the curd because you need a big warehouse. Because
Right.
you got to ferment the milk and all the bullshit through the process. Forget
Wow.
about it. Take you 2
Wow.
fucking weeks.
You didn't need school for
Yeah.
this. Can I
Yeah, it's all
pitch a
right.
sandwich to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, can
Okay.
you rate her sandwich from 1 to
Yeah.
10?
Because I'm just going to throw shit that I like, okay? And you're going to
Okay,
tell
but you
me
could-
yay or nay, you can't make this work or you can.
Okay, but it's not just about the ingredients that you put on a sandwich. It's about also the brand you're using,
Right.
and how you cut the ingredients.
Okay.
That's,
Well, maybe you tell me, how do I make my dream sandwich then? How do I make this possible? Okay. So with bread, are you like straight up every sandwich on the same type of bread? Let me start there.
no,
Okay.
it all depends. It all depends what you're making. You use a different bread. You could use a baguette. You could use a ciabatta. You could
Yeah.
use a pana de Gaza. You
Okay.
could use a regular seeded American. You know,
I
as
would
long as you don't use that fucking peanut butter jelly bread,
no,
whatever you
no,
call it.
no, that's not what I'm looking for.
The Wonder Bread?
Okay.
I want an olive oil
yeah.
ciabatta bread.
Okay. Olive loaf. Go ahead, ciabatta.
Yeah.
Just writing it down?
I want to do a thin chicken cutlet. I want
Okay.
mozzarella. I want roasted
Go ahead.
red peppers.
Roasted red pepper. That's a normal standard
Right.
sandwich. You
I
get
know.
anywhere.
I know. And then I want garlic sun-dried tomatoes. So there's this place in Los Angeles called Bristol Farms, and they always sell like this tub of like these like garlicky sun-dried tomatoes. So then I want those. I want roasted red pepper, pepperoncinis.
Wait, I spit pepper cheese. Now, there's a lot of different pepper cheese. There's Italian. There's American.
No, she said pepperoncini.
Pepperoncinis.
Oh, pepperoncini. Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I just want olive oil, salt, pepper, and my touch I want on everything is balsamic glaze.
Okay. All that stuff, you don't need salt. It's got plenty of fucking salt.
Okay.
You could throw on the black pepper, because black pepper brings it out. But you gotta have the fresh crushed black pepper. You gotta
Right.
crush it right there.
Right.
So you taste a tremendous difference.
How do you like my sandwich?
The pepperoncini,
It's basic.
I don't think go. Yeah, it doesn't go
It
because
doesn't.
you got the sun-dried peppers and you got the roasted peppers. You're gonna put 3 different kinds of fucking peppers on
No,
there.
it was sun-dried tomatoes. Sun-dried tomatoes.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, it's the same thing. A
Okay.
tomato, a tomato, a pepper. Same fucking
Oh,
bullshit.
so then, but I really like a pepperoncini because I like a vinegary taste. So then what do I need to
Okay,
take out?
Okay, so you can add. Forget about the sun-dried tomatoes. Forget about the roasted peppers. You can add cherry vinegar sliced hot peppers and the
Ooh.
pepperoncini. Those two go together.
Love it. See, I knew you'd elevate
But if,
it.
if we have the cherry pepper hot, do we need the pepperoncini?
Yeah, because the pepperoncini's got a different kick of that vinegar.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it goes together because they're both vinegar peppers. They're both a little spicy. But what I would do is the chicken color. I would throw on a couple of slices of nice thin prosciutto, then the
I
mozzarella.
don't like prosciutto.
You don't like prosciutto.
He just crashed the car.
I know.
That's
Madonna.
how dare you?
But why don't you like prosciutto? You eat pork or you don't eat pork?
Not right. I just like it's not like it's not for any particular reason other than I eat a lot of meat. That's just not like it's just not. It doesn't tickle me. It doesn't do it for me. I like red meat.
She doesn't get
I like-
tickled by prosciutto.
No.
Listen to me. She's got to fucking try a good prosciutto that's tender like a fucking steak. You'll change your fucking mind. I don't know what kind of
Maybe that's
prosciutto
what
you've been
happened.
eating.
Not
Yes,
the
you
good
gotta
kind,
eat a good-
apparently.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
you got to
Jamie?
eat a good. When you eat a prosciutto, listen to me. When you eat a fucking like a prosciutto di bottom or good one that costs $30-$40 a pound, you're gonna taste the fucking difference.
That's
It's like
expensive.
getting a fucking burger. It's like getting a burger at White Castle's or going to Peter Lou's and
Right,
get a fucking burger.
right.
You
Wow.
taste the difference.
Do you name
Yeah.
your sandwiches? Do they all have names? Yeah.
Yes.
So what would you
Yes,
name
I-
that? What would you name my sandwich?
What would I name the sandwich? I have a sandwich like that on there. I think it's called Mr. Galena. It's called. It's got the chicken color mozzarella roasted peppers with balsamic glaze.
Can you call it the Mrs. Galena now?
Yeah, I could put the Mrs. The fucking thing is, I can't put it on the menu.
Of course.
because
Don't change
I-
everything.
No. The only reason why is I have over 100 sandwiches, and I can only fit 66 on the TV, and on my paper menu 66 because it's three rows, so it has to be 22,
Mhm.
22, 22. Gabish, but I could put that on the
Gabish.
side. I could order it all the time. What would do is text me everything you want on the sandwich.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll make it.
Here, I got a question for you. I actually grew up. My mom wasn't a great cook, but she did make great chicken cutlets. I know people say my mom made good chicken cutlets. She actually did. She made really good chicken cutlets. But then I remember going to my friends' houses and seeing they would make chicken cutlets and they would look light, like they barely cooked them. Like what? Why do some people? What's wrong with some people when they do that?
Sometimes it's the breadcrumbs they use, also the flame, how high, how low, and what kind of frying oil you use. Some people use vegetable oil. We use olive oil. Some use canola oil. You know what I mean? So
Can you tell us how to
that's-
make a perfect chicken cutlet?
it's I can't say perfect because, like I said, it's what you like, what you're used to.
How
For
do
you.
You know
for
what I-
you.
For you,
Yeah.
perfect.
For me, I like the Italian breadcrumbs. We use 4C. I put a little grated cheese in them. I put some dry parsley extra in there.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I use. My chicken cutlets, dip them in flour. Then I make the egg wash, the mix, and I put milk in my eggs.
Yes, I do
and
too.
I let the chicken cutlets sit for 10 minutes.
Oh,
And
I
then
don't do
after-
that.
Yeah, you see, that's why they come nice and tender.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
I can't be saying my secrets over here. You're fucking recording.
You're right.
this.
I'm sorry.
And then you know what? How about other people when they make the chicken cutlets and then giant clumps of the bread is falling off and some pieces don't have breadcrumbs on it? I don't know how people, because I guess I grew up around, we would eat it 3 nights a week sometimes. So like to me, making chicken cutlets is easier than making scrambled eggs. But like you see some people who just have no clue how to make chicken cutlets.
You know what it is? Sometimes when you see those big chunks of breadcrumbs coming off, that's because when they make the chicken cutlets with the breadcrumbs and they're done, they don't clean the breadcrumbs because you get a couple of drops of eggs that go in the breadcrumbs, so they clump up. So they leave everything in there, and the next day they just fucking boom, stick the next chicken cutlets in there. You understand? You gotta get the strainer. What do you call that thing? Where the breadcrumbs.
Oh yeah, like a
comes
sifter or
out.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever the hell you call that thing. But that's why you see these fucking chunks coming off, because people are fucking cheap. They don't want to clean their breadcrumbs after they're done using them, and they leave all those big fucking chunks of eggs with breadcrumbs clumped up.
No
and that's
bueno.
how. Yeah.
All right, let
People are fucking-
me
listen.
let me ask you something. If you were going to the electric chair and they said you could have one sandwich before you go, what are you asking for?
I wouldn't ask for a sandwich. I asked for a dish of pasta.
What's the pasta?
Linguine and white clam sauce.
Ooh, from Don Pep? You go to Don Pep?
No. I'll make it.
Oh, okay. Do you like Don Pep? Are you a fan?
Yeah. They're all good, but I'm a cook. We all cook. I got 6 brothers and sisters. We're all cooks.
So if
Wow.
it was the sandwich, what do you think is the best sandwich?
Prosciutto, mozzarella, cherry vinegar, peppers. That's it.
And what's the best selling
On a
sandwich?
On a ciabatta.
What's the best selling sandwich in your shop?
I have a bunch of them because my meatballs is like my number 2 there. My number 1 is my mozzarella. My number 2 is the meatballs. But then with the number 2, you got I got the chicken cutlets. They all go. I can't tell you. You know.
Right. Is there a sandwich that people ask for that you refuse to make? Like you go, I won't do that.
I don't sell bologna. I don't have
no
bologna.
I feel like nobody
I
does
love that.
anymore.
That's
I
so
haven't
good.
seen that around in a long time.
I send them. There's a deli down the road. I say, go to the fucking deli down the road.
I love that. That is so perfect. All right, here's another question I wanted to ask you. You know how people, like these days, the thing that's getting popular is like a $50 pizza pie in New York City, and they say this is the best pizza in New York, blah, blah, blah. And I know people go from 2 schools. They either say, I'm willing to pay whatever it is for the best pizza, or some people go, I would never fucking pay $50 for a pizza. How do you feel about that?
Well, me, I know food. Like you guys know food, so you would pay that extra $10, $20 for a good dish of pasta, a good slice of pizza, because we appreciate it. A lot of people don't appreciate good food, so they just want to eat a slice of pizza to fill them up for a fucking $2. You know what I mean?
Totally, yeah.
So like we'll go to a restaurant and spend fucking $100 on a dish of pasta because that's what we enjoy. But a lot of people, you know, they won't because to them food is just whatever. You know what I mean?
Of
We
course.
are about food, so we appreciate good food and we spend the extra couple dollars for the food. And just like I tell everybody all the time, spend the extra couple dollars, eat good. You can't take the fucking money with you. You never seen a bricks truck following a hearse. So fucking eat, enjoy fucking life. You know,
Love it.
people are cheap. Yeah, they want to spend 500, 1,000 on a fucking Louis bag and not spend $50 on a dish of pasta. You got to be out of your fucking mind.
I feel the same. When I see people who won't spend $50 on a plate of pasta, but they'll spend $18 on a vodka Red Bull, I don't understand.
Not even. They buy one of those fucking things at those coffee shops, those fancy fucking coffees, $13, or a vegetable shake. What do you call those shakes? Those
Green juice,
fucking health shakes.
a smoothie.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, $15 for a
Right.
fucking thing.
Knowledge.
And
Dropping
those
knowledge.
smoothies, those fucking smoothies, you got to break them in 4 because you don't need all those vitamins. You just need a little bit. You know, the rest is all a waste. You're gonna piss it out or shit it out. These fucking morons, they don't know. But whatever. Anyways,
All right, the last thing I wanna ask you is everything I watched, I feel like you do it perfectly. The only discrepancy or the only problem I have when I was watching your stuff is you leave the top of the stems on the long hots when you put them in the sandwich.
yeah, that's just for the beauty. They stick out of the sandwich at the ends,
They
so
stick
it
out.
looks like it looks like a little tail sticking out. You understand?
Right. So then what? You're just supposed to pull them off yourself?
Yeah, you pull them off. It's the beauty. It's just for the looks. You know, listen, I'm the one that started this trend with the big sandwiches 7, 8 years ago.
Right.
So all these fucking people that you see making big sandwiches now, if you go look at their pages 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, they never did this.
Nope.
They started watching my shit. Now they start making open face sandwiches, big fucking sandwiches. Nobody ever did that. I started it like 7, 8 years ago in my brother and my sister's deli. And they used to be like, what are you doing? I'm fucking losing money. I used to tell my sister, charge them. You got to fucking charge them. We give you good quality stuff. 90% of our stuff comes from Italy, from importers. It's expensive. You know,
Yeah.
and at my deli, I don't have a freezer. I tell all my customers, you can walk in the back, walk all over. I do not own a freezer.
Wow.
That's why I say fresh every day. My produce guy comes every 2, 3 days. My vegetable guy, my meat guy, my butcher, all that.
Beautiful.
The mozzarella, the curd, every 2, 3 days.
Love that.
Fresh every day, yeah.
And then we're
And
gonna go in a second, but I just want to ask you before we go, do you have a message for people who say, "Oh, I'm too healthy to eat a sandwich or a chicken cutlet or something like that"?
Rob.
Yeah. Get a fucking rope and go hang yourself.
That's exactly what I was looking for. Listen, Giovanni, we appreciate
Thank
talking
you
to you
so
so much.
much.
Hopefully we get to New York and we get to see you. If you're in Austin, hit us up. We would love to see you.
Definitely. God bless you guys. Keep
Thank
up
you
the
so
great work.
much.
Yeah,
Nice talk.
keep doing your thing too. It's fantastic. We love it.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Ciao.
I mean, perfect. He's just
Perfect human. Sounds like everyone we've ever known.
it's crazy what a sense of calm speaking to somebody who's like
100%.
that full
I was
New York-
yawning because I was literally like so relaxed.
Yeah, I could just listen to him like that. Maybe I should, instead of listening to those Reiki ASMR videos, maybe I should just have somebody like that talk me to bed. You know, he's like, go to fucking sleep. I
Make
don't-
a U-turn, you bitch.
go
Is that
hang
what he
yourself.
said?
He said, go hang yourself. You know what else I was thinking during this? So you know what Chinese confusion is that they would do with the prank calls? So it's like you call a Chinese place and you tell them to hold on that you're going to
Oh,
order,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
call another Chinese place and you give them an order and then you say, read the order back to me, and then you put them both on so they're like going. Imagine putting him on the phone with PG. And just
He
letting
would
them
destroy him.
imagine putting them both on and being like, all right, you're on the show, what's up? And then just converging the two phone calls. Oh my
That
God.
might be a good idea for a new podcast, the two of them.
The two of them would be so fucking good. I haven't
Ex-cop and a sandwich.
yeah, I haven't been that happy talking to somebody since PG.
Wow. Yeah, no,
makes me
that was
so-
joyous. That
he
was
makes
wonderful.
me so happy.
That was wonderful. Love
All
it.
right, we can't top that. So we'll how'd you guys like him back there?
He was
Fantastic.
awesome.
As good as the sandwiches look.
That's right. That's right.
The guy's perfect. All right, good. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.